want to talk briefly about something I saw come up in my Twitter feed and found a little disturbing. And what situation is that we're talking about VNU, which is a VTuber corporation, and they were in the process of graduating some of their talents. And that was all behind the scenes, all quiet, everything was cool. But then it got leaked. The graduation schedule got leaked. And now all of a sudden you had this information that was not supposed to be available, suddenly available. Apparently the video, they put a disclaimer on it saying, do not comment or reuse this without permission. And unfortunately, Rima Evanstar didn't see that. So she went on with Legally Munset, and they talked about it. What they were watching was taken offline, and that resulted in a situation where, Rima got called out. And unfortunately, in this case, the way she got called out was pretty bad. And I don't think it's a problem to say that, because when somebody suggests hanging and quartering somebody, quote unquote journalists, that's bad. Like, I don't know if this person realized what hanging and quartering is, because quartering is really a part of drawing and quartering, and that was the process of where, if I remember correctly, you tie a person's arms and legs to horses and pull them apart until they tear, you quarter them. And it's horrific. So to suggest that happened to journalists is a little unhinged. Now, here's the thing. I've seen some comments from fans of this and these this agency's VTubers coming to their defense, which I understand, but echoing violent things, saying, False should be tracked down in real life and, game ended. And it's like, stop it. But one thing that really bugged me the most was when I saw somebody liken what Rima and False likened them to the paparazzi that chased after Princess Diana and resulted in her death. And I got pissed off with that because I lived through seeing that. I'd have to look up the date, but I was absolutely fully aware. I watched it on TV when it was broadcast. So I remember the effects of it. And to be blunt, what VTubers like False ID, Rima Evanstar, Lydia Nekozawa, Kyo, they are not paparazzi. They are not paparazzi. What the paparazzi are they're the ones out taking the photos, getting in people's faces, going through their trash cans, trying to find information. And that's not what these four and others like them are. What False ID, Rima, Lydia, Kyo are in all honesty entertainment news shows. And what I'm talking about is when I was younger, so we're talking like in the 80s, there were shows like Entertainment Tonight, which started in 1981. They're up to 43 seasons, which blew my mind. Then you have Inside Edition, which started in 1989. You had Access Hollywood, which came out in 1996, 29 seasons still going. Extra TV, 1994. All of these TV shows, sometimes they did get their coverage, their photos, their imagery, recordings from paparazzi. But they were literally just reporting on the things that were going on within the entertainment industry. And the fact of the matter is, VTubers like myself, like Doobie, Doki Bird, Random the Orc, and then you have corporate VTubers who are like, the Hololive Girls, Hollow Stars. You have, Lord knows how many corporations I've lost count of. And we're all part of the entertainment industry. Our whole job, our even if it's a hobby, is trying to provide entertainment to you guys, to chat. We provide entertainment. You tune in to our shows when we stream. Anybody that is going live, recording, you watch, you interact. False, Rima, Lydia, they are not the paparazzi, but they are reporting on the news that's happening in the entertainment industry. In this case, a very specific industry of VTubing. And that's the difference. That's the key difference. And I really wish people would take a step back, think about what they're saying, and realize that when you casually drop on a text, on a tweet, that somebody should die, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated. I get it. Lord knows how many times I have been. but it does not give me the right to want somebody else to be game ended. It does not give me the right to want somebody to be hurt or to go and try to rally up a mob against this other person. And whether they intended or not, that's what has happened. And I really wish people would take accountability for what they've said and done, do everything they can to stop this situation, and let's just try to live as peaceably as possible. Even if you disagree with somebody, block them. Don't watch their content. Don't interact with them. Don't hate watch. Can we actually just come at this from, you know, as adults as we all are? I mean, I'm probably older than a lot of the VTubers out there, and even I make mistakes, obviously. Even I can shoot my mouth off without realizing it. But we have to own our mistakes, own the things we say, realize that our words have consequences, that we can hurt people, and really ask yourself, is this something that you want to potentially risk your reputation? In the end, this whole thing wasn't worth getting this upset about. So that's my 2 cents, which probably is more like 25 cents. But thank you for hanging with me if you have this far. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you all for listening, and I hope each of you take this into your normal life, that, you know, getting angry is natural. Being upset about something is perfectly natural. Your feelings are valid and warranted. But what you do with that is all completely on you. And anything that rolls out from it started with you. So please, let's be mature, let's be grown up, and let's try to lift each other up, or at the very least, not kick people down. All right? Take care, everyone, and I'll see you later.